The Ethiopian Educational Media Agency presents English for Grade 8. This is Program 26. Lesson topic, Where do people go to learn? Produced by Surafel Zode.
Hello, teacher. Hello, students.
Hi, friends.
How are you, Tola and Azib?
We are fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine.
I like that song.
Do you want to sing it?
Yes.
Students, do you also want to sing it? All right. Now, let's sing it together. Group 1 students sing with Tola and Group 2 sing with Azib. Sing after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you.
That's good, students. Students, today we're going to learn the uses of where. And you know that where is used to refer to places. Now, listen to Tola and Azib using where to ask questions. Listen.
Tola, where do you live?
In Kabale 4 with my aunt.
Does your aunt have a job?
Yes, she's a nurse.
Where does she work?
In a hospital.
Oh, good.
I want to have my hair cut today.
Really? Where do you go to get your hair cut?
To a barbery.
Students, where do people go to get their hair cut? Azib?
To a barbery.
Students, where do people go to get their hair cut? Yes, they go to a barbery.
Azeb, where do people go to learn?
To school.
Students, where do people go to learn? Students, tell me again, where do people go to learn?
Tola, where do people go to buy medicine?
To a pharmacy.
Students, where do people go to buy medicine? Tola?
To a pharmacy.
Students, where do people go to buy medicine?
Azeb, where do people go to buy books?
To a stationery shop.
Yes, and where do people go to read books?
To a library.
And where do people go to learn?
You asked me that question before.
Yes, let the students ask the same question. Students, ask Azeb. Say, where do people go to learn? Students, say again, where do people go to learn? That's all right, students. Now, listen to Tola and Azib asking each other where people go to do certain things. Then, you'll do the same in your pairs. But now, listen.
Tola, where do people go to buy books?
To a stationery shop.
Yes, and where do people go to get medication?
To get medication?
Yes, where do people go to get medication?
To a hospital.
Or to a clinic?
Yeah, now it's my turn, Azeb.
Okay.
Where do people go to buy medicine?
To a pharmacy?
Right. Now, where do people go to catch bus?
To a bus station?
Yes, but where do people go to catch airplanes?
To the airport?
Very good, Tola and Azib. Students, now do in the same way in your pairs. Ask your partner where people go to do certain things. For example, where do people go to learn? Where do people go to buy bread? Where do people go to pray? And so on. Teacher, please go around and help your students in taking turns. You have about 2 minutes. Thank you, teacher. Students, now let's sing our hello song. Group 2 sing with Azeb and Group 1 with Tola. After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you.
That's good, students. Students, now let's practice where in another way. Listen to Tola and Azeb. Listen.
Azeb, what is a pastry shop?
A pastry shop is a place where people buy bread.
Students, what's a pastry shop? Azeb, what's a pastry shop?
A pastry shop is a place where people buy bread.
Students, what's a pastry shop? Yes, a pastry shop is a place where people buy bread. Students, say, a pastry shop is a place where people buy bread. Students, say again, a pastry shop is a place where people buy bread.
Azeb, what's a library?
A library is a place where people read books.
Students, what's a library? Tola, what's a library?
A library is a place where people read books.
Students, what's a library? Yes, a library is a place where people read books. Students, say, a library is a place where people read books. Say again, students. A library is a place where people read books. That's all right. Students, now listen to Tola and Azeb telling me what some places are. Listen. Tola, what's a school?
A school is a place where people learn.
Good. Now, Azeb, what's a clinic?
A clinic is a place where people get medication.
That's right. Now, Tola, a church.
A church is a place where Christians go to pray.
Yes. Now, Azeb, a mosque.
A mosque is a place where Muslims go to pray.
Right. Now, Tola, a pastry shop.
A pastry shop is a place where people buy bread.
Right. Now, Azeb, a library.
A library is a place where people read books.
Very good, Tola and Azeb. Students, now doing the same way with your teacher. Teacher, please ask your students one by one what certain places are. For example, call a student by name and say, what's a clinic? Or, what's a school? And so on. Then, have the students to respond as,
A clinic is a place where people get medication.
or,
A school is a place where people go to learn.
do the activity with as many students as you have time for. You have about 2 minutes. Thank you, teacher. Students, now let's sing our song one more time again. Group 1, sing with Tola, and Group 2 with Azeb. Sing after 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you.
That's good, students. Now I think it's time for us to go.
Yes, it's time to go.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
You've been listening to English for Grade 8, Program 26, written and produced by Surafel Zode. Join us again next week in Program 27. Till then, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.